I think so. We're gonna vibe now.
We are gonna vibe now.
Finally.
We're vibing.
Finally. It's about time.
All right. Welcome. Sure, you should just get right to it, I guess.
Yeah.
Welcome to Cleveland, America. That is all. Enjoy the show.
Welcome to Cleveland, America.
It's not a serious place.
Hi.
All right. First things first. I don't want to forget this. So last week I told a story about being on mushrooms and like me acting like a horse in the water and Kara trying to guess what I was, and she said I was a hippo. Mm-hmm. Well, she went to Washington, D.C. this weekend and went to the Smithsonian and went to like the Natural History Museum, and I'm sending this to the group chat now. And she just texted me and she's like, make sure you show them this picture and tell them I had to push a lot of Asians out of the way to get it. Her rocking Cleveland, America in front of a hippo.
Hell yeah.
That's such a cute picture of you
Yeah,
and
it is.
Kara.
Cute couple.
I am going to make that my phone screen.
That's cute.
Yeah, she's very proud of that.
T-shirt forthcoming with that photo on it real big.
Yeah, that's actually a
Yes.
really good idea. Jimmy, you were doing racist comedy or something this weekend?
Well, just my act. You know.
That's what it is.
I've been trying to. I'm doing more voices in my act now. No, I was.
Please, some of their black people's voices.
Oh, they're all people's voices.
Oh, can I hear your black voice?
Oh man, I'm really bad at voices. Like, I don't know. I'll work on it.
What voices did you do this weekend?
No,
No, he didn't do voices. He has a joke about robots, and it's basically like my problem is like you're kind of just ripping off Futurama.
Am I?
Not really. I mean, like they play with those stereotypes too.
Yeah.
And with robots.
Yeah, like.
But you do with
Robotica.
AI.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes I worry about that.
Yeah. Don't worry, nobody's seen your stuff. You're fine.
Yeah. But when they do see my stuff.
I'm trying to motivate them.
Well, I'll talk to you about that after.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's like the joke is like we should program robots to have religion, and humans are the god, so they don't overtake humanity. It's a really long joke, but I have a bit where I have a part where it's like, I think the robots that run the banks would fight with the robots that run the gas stations.
Oh no.
And then people,
Which is not racist. That's religion. That's
a little what's going on right now in the world.
Wait,
let's
what?
give aid to
Wait, there's
Gaza.
people fighting over religion?
Yeah, let's give aid to Gaza.
It's odd.
And then I was told I didn't need the racial stereotypes.
Yeah. Well, I think you do. I'm gonna combat that. I think it's fine. I did one last night. It's an older joke that I haven't done for a while, but I wanted to get. I have two versions of it, and I have one that's like a little cleaner and a little more like palatable, and then I have one that's like real dark, and it's about baptism and like how if babies' heads don't get a little bit wet, they don't get into heaven. And so like I just like I'm impersonating Jesus at the gates of heaven, like checking to see if like they're like, oh, your head wet? No, get out of here. Chinese baby, and then I go and I just improvised this last night, and I was like, it was very funny, but also like the crowd's like, oh, holy shit. I go, oh my God, there's so many Palestinian babies.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no.
Too soon.
That's
good,
Yeah,
though.
it was
That's
good,
good.
but it was also the crowd's like, ugh. I'm like, I know.
I mean, you were in Louisville.
Yeah.
So, no offense to Louisville. But
No, they were cool. They were a lot of fun. But then there's this other, just talking about stereotypes. There's a video of mine that's got like 5 million views across like all social media, and like one lady commented, it's about women and their like problems and how they like don't want people to solve their problems, they just want to hear their problems, which I know is a very general stereotype, but it is also something that I've experienced with multiple girlfriends.
Yeah, it's a real thing.
It's a
Sometimes
real
you
thing.
just want to vent, and that's just
And it's annoying.
good. No! I do like a solving of a problem.
Like venting once or twice is one thing, but like when it's like the repeat,
Yes.
like again and again and again, and it's the same thing, and you're doing nothing to change it. That's more what the joke is about.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, so this like woman commented on it, and she's like, "I find this to be a very like cliche stereotype and I don't relate to it and blah blah blah. And I'm like, okay, well, it's already on a comedy special and I don't do the joke anymore. So I'm glad you did your little clickety clacks on the keyboard, but this is worthless to me because she also ended it with no offense.
Yeah.
Which I was always like, fuck you. Like it's then don't say it.
Yeah,
Like if you
yeah.
don't want to like have like what am I supposed to be like? Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna remove this joke that has millions of views across all my social media that people relate to, and then like the comments on the YouTube or on the Instagram version of it are fucking wild. It's just dudes and like feminists fighting for like months now.
I love that.
It's so funny, and I'm just like, yeah, it's already out there. Like I'm not changing the joke. Your feedback is worthless to me. And she goes, oh, I didn't know you were gonna be so sensitive to feedback.
Oh, then they go to that.
And I'm like,
bullshit.
I'm not being sensitive. I'm telling you that
You
your
were one
feedback
person.
is worthless because the joke's already done.
Comedy is not.
This is not. I'm not. When I put content on the internet, I'm not looking for punch-up notes. I'm saying, enjoy this or don't. I don't give a fuck if you don't, though.
Comedy's not a customer service business.
Right.
It's not.
That would be literally impossible.
Go find a comedian that fits and aligns perfectly with all your worldviews, and I know it's gonna sound like cancel and anti-woke rant, but it's like, yeah, dude, it doesn't have to dovetail with every fucking thing you believe to be
Yeah.
funny.
And also, just stop commenting if you're gonna say shit like that. You just suck.
Only comment all the time on Bill's stuff.
Yeah.
Tell him how you
You
feel.
don't
He
comment
needs
on
the
it because
engagement.
it is engagement, whatever. I don't check them that often. This one is like on.
But that's why modern interneting's so fucking poisonous, because you need the engagement. We need the engagement, and
comment on this YouTube video.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now
Fucking
let's get
dork.
into a big announcement. I am filming a new comedy special.
Woo!
September 19th at the Brothers Lounge. There's going to be 2 shows, 7 and 9:30.
What day of the week is that,
That
Bill?
is a Friday night.
Nice.
Friday night. It's Friday. So I'm very excited for it. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited about the material. Like, I've been touring this material for almost 2 years now, because people are like, oh, didn't you just put a special out? I'm like, well, I filmed that special at the Agora 2 years ago in December. So
That's
Can't
already
believe
been
it's
2
been
years.
2
huh?
years. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, that does
insane.
not
Isn't that
feel like
crazy?
it.
And so
What the fuck?
I've been working on all this new stuff, and I'm like, okay, it's getting to a point where I want to get it out and just move on to the next stuff, because I feel like it's hitting the point where I'm like, this is all like solid. Like doing it last night in Louisville and just having it fucking crush is so good, because I do so much stuff around here, and like you guys see me so many times, so like I'm like, oh, is this material good? And then I do it in front of like a fresh crowd,
Yeah.
and they're like, holy shit, what the fuck, dude? Why are you saying these things and like laughing
Yeah.
while they're doing that? But like it's good material, and so I'm very excited to film it. So tickets will be available at billsquire.com. There's not going to be a lot of them. I'm going to have some special tier tickets that are very expensive, but it's kind of like just a marketing
You get
ploy.
to sit in the workshop mic position the whole show.
You
You know what? Maybe for like $10,000. What's that?
I said the special tickets are you get to run the booth, like the audio.
The audio, just turn it down.
Yeah.
Just start playing.
Slide her up, slide her down.
Oh wait, who was that? Who was that singer that was like, you could buy tickets, but the special tickets where you get to help set up the show?
Oh,
or
that's
something?
hilarious. Who did
Fucking
that?
funny.
You just work for me?
Yeah, god damn it.
That's so
Pay
funny.
to work for me.
That's so funny. No,
Capitalism,
I'm going to do,
baby.
so
Yeah.
the ones that I've thought of so far are, you get a pair of my shoes.
Like, they can come to your house and just pick a pair out?
You don't get to come to my house. I'll show you, like we'll go on FaceTime and I'll show you all my shoes.
All right, I'm not trying to derail you.
Yeah.
What amount of money would it cost you to have someone go into your sneaker room and just pick out any pair they want?
I just don't want people in my house. Like, it's
What if
so
we
messy.
blind-
$20,000, you can come to my house. You can pick out
$20,000, yeah. Okay, for $20,000.
Everybody's got a price, is what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I didn't
I
mean to
was
jump
gonna
on
make
you.
it like $400. You get 4 tickets and you get a pair of shoes of your choice. Except, like, I'm gonna hold a few back because I can't have those ones getting away from me. But you'll have a nice selection to choose from. And then another one is This is going to be like a $20,000, $30,000 one where it's like you get to choose my haircut. Like I'll do the haircut that you want me to do right before the show.
Dreadlock, braids.
Dreadlocks,
Oh
bowl cut,
my
whatever.
gosh.
I mean, you've already done bowl cut. What can you?
Yeah.
You can't. There's nothing. You fear nothing when it comes to
Yeah,
haircuts
yeah.
anymore.
Your
But
hair's
that-
not long enough.
Yeah, but I got enough time to let it
Grow it
grow.
out.
Yeah, so I'm not getting a haircut until the show. And
What if you did like a $2,000 ticket for that?
For
And
that?
Make
like reasonable,
it reasonable, but
Yeah.
then it's like, hey, dude, that's $2,000.
maybe 5.
Yeah, okay, 5.
Oh my God, yeah.
Would you do that?
The Nike sweatband. That's a $20,000.
$20,000?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a yeah.
So, okay,
it
so-
looks like a headband is what she just showed.
Yeah, the Nike
How did you
headband.
have that ready that fast?
I just sent it this morning.
What if
Yeah.
somebody does it and they're like, shave like a swastika in your head?
no. We'll say no.
No
symbols.
slurs.
We'll do symbols.
No,
yeah.
no slurs.
No
No
slurs.
slurs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Something like
symbols.
that.
Yeah, maybe that.
You gotta make the. You gotta put that in the fine.
All right, we're gonna make it $100,000.
Everybody's got a price.
So I'm gonna do some silly stuff like that, and then I'm really excited about this one. I'm like the material is solid. The venue is one of my favorites, and it's small. So like you're gonna buy your tickets in advance, like right away, so that I don't have to worry like, oh, did I sold enough tickets? Just buy the tickets.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like to wait and be like, oh, I gotta figure it. No, just buy the tickets because it helps so much. Plus, I just bought a Nintendo Switch 2, and I need to pay for that. So
Is it worth it?
I don't know. I haven't even played it yet. Like I bought it and like it just got delivered. That's why I was late, because it got delivered and they didn't send it to my package room. They just dropped it in front of my front door, and I was like, oh, I got to run and make sure this doesn't get snatched.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Do you have a name for your special? Like, do you
Oh
have
yes,
ideas?
Lil Stinker.
Lil Stinker.
Yeah.
Bill Stinker.
Lil Stinker.
I thought it was gonna be I miss Jimmy Gillius.
That'll be the next one, because you'll only be gone for like a few days at that point.
few weeks.
Yeah, so I need to. Yeah. Oh, you're gonna miss it.
I'm gonna miss
Do
it.
you want to come back up so you can open for me?
I'll come back up maybe.
No, that's all right. That's all right. You don't have to.
My nephew hit
You're
me.
a little too racist for my for my crowd.
Yeah.
So.
My nephew hit me with some bullshit the other day.
Yeah.
That made me feel really bad because his birthday's in September.
Uh-huh.
And he found out I'm moving. He was like, "Oh, I thought you were." I saw him the other day. He was like, "I thought you moved to Texas already." And I was like, "No, it's September, buddy." And he was like, "Oh, so you're gonna miss my birthday party?" And I was like, "Fuck."
Oh man.
He's like turning 7.
Oh, so he's gonna remember this
Fuck,
one. Yeah.
dude. I think I'm gonna get him like a really cool present though.
Nintendo
Yeah.
Switch 2.
Ooh, if I have the money, man. I'm trying to get a better job, and if
Yeah.
Uncle Jimmy has the money, maybe.
Yeah, that's exciting. Look at Jimmy making moves. I love it. All right, let's get into the topic for this week. We are talking about reality shows. Top
Yes.
5 reality shows. Who hasn't started? I don't think Pants started yet.
Okay. So we go me, Tommy, Bill, Jimmy, and then snake it back?
Yep, that
All
sounds
right.
good.
So, the real world.
I-
I'm
yeah.
that old. I mean, like, I'm the age. I
Still
feel like.
on.
I've never watched it.
It's a classic. Though.
I mean,
It's so
like,
good.
I watched like 2 episodes of The Real World in the entire run of the show, and I don't like. I've never like. This is like the thing with this one is like my reality show taste is way more modern.
Same, yeah.
Like I haven't
Yeah.
watched a lot of reality
and
TV
here's-
at all.
Conversely, I don't think I've watched a reality show in the streaming era of TV. But when I was a
See, I'm like
kid,
the opposite. Like,
Not even like hanging out with like a lady friend. Should
No.
you watch some?
Love on the Spectrum.
Yes, don't say that.
oh, that's a
But
good one.
no, I'm so like the Real World to me, like it's the first reality show, and since there was no precedence for it, it was actually riveting programming.
Wait,
Yeah.
what
Even though
came
it
out
was
first? The Real World or Big Brother?
the Real
Real
World.
World.
Real World.
By,
Real
like
World
a
preceded
decade.
everything. It
Yeah.
was
Wait,
it was the
really?
first of its
Yeah.
kind.
I
Real-
thought they came out like
No, Real
within,
World.
like a year.
No, Real World came in like 1992.
Yeah.
like it was.
It was the first. It was
The
literally.
Miz.
It was.
Yeah.
It was literally the. It
He was
the-
on Road
First,
Rules.
I feel like.
I think
It was the
No,
blueprint.
he was on the first. He was on the Real World, like the
Who?
first. The Miz.
he wasn't on the first Real
No,
World.
he's on the 4th season.
Oh, he was on the
Yeah.
4th.
No, he was that light.
Theo Von was
Yeah.
a Road Rules.
He was a Road
contestant.
Rules guy.
Christina.
Christina P.
Segura.
from Segura's
So,
wife.
but
Yeah.
what it was legitimately riveting TV because it was just 7 and 20-somethings and they did nothing. They didn't have jobs. They just were in this
Partied.
IKEA furnished. They didn't even party yet. It was like you could tell they were all 20-somethings in New York and they didn't have the template characters yet. They just had like a gay guy, which in New York wasn't a big deal in the 90s, but to somebody in Ohio watching that, you're like, what?
Yeah.
And then it was like, you know, they had like a country bumpkin and then they had like a black woman, and it was like you could tell the country bumpkin had never met a black person. And it was like they literally just sat around and they just talked and they fought, and it was like, I remember as I was just becoming a teenager, and it was fascinating. Like it was genuinely before reality TV became train wreck programming that we all just
like that one was like a legit, like the first season was a legit social experiment.
The first
Yes,
3
yeah.
or 4, like it was genuinely fascinating TV, and I hate talking so seriously about it, but it was like
No, you're not wrong. You're not
it laid
wrong.
out the
I just-
template to like teenagers, like this is how adults are, young adults
And I mean,
are in
it
the world.
opened up like, oh, people will watch something like
But
this.
Yeah,
then,
and then-
but then, like as it, like they're like, okay, but now, like by like
Let's
season
give 'em
5, they're like,
booze.
yeah, they need booze, and
Yes,
they
give
need. We need to antagonize them a little bit.
Yeah, they're like, all right, okay, so now it's like Pedro, the whole Pedro Zamora with the HIV and AIDS and Puck that had gone on and had been done. And then so finally, like, hey, what if we just kept stocking the liquor cabinet for free? What do you think would happen? And then it turned a corner into like, and that like laid the groundwork for everything. So
Yes.
that's my number one with a bullet.
It is. That
All
one's
right,
good.
Thomas.
Gonna go completely opposite. Love on the Spectrum. So wholesome.
So wholesome.
So wholesome.
Is that what you call you and Angela?
Yes. Very much so. Yes.
Aw.
You said you have seen some?
Yeah, enough.
Yeah,
I mean,
Love
it's
on the
very,
Spectrum is
it's-
very cute.
It honestly, like I was watching it with somebody, and I was kind of getting a lump in my throat.
Yes.
Like, this is very,
One of my
But they
favorite parts.
fucked.
very.
One of my favorite parts of Love on the Spectrum is how hot some of the moms of these autistic dudes.
Yeah.
There's a
autistic,
Yes.
They got some
autism
hot
moms?
moms, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
Autism
correlation
moms,
with
I can get why they're
the hotter the mom, the more on the spectrum you are.
yeah.
Carter Doherty's mom?
Oh yeah, that's
Whoa.
a good one.
Hardcore MILF. I'm sorry, Carter, but he's a good friend of mine. He's a little on the spectrum.
Carter on the spectrum?
Oh,
yeah,
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 for
yeah,
sure.
I just thought he had a mustache.
And,
I mean, it's also fair to say any stand-up comedian is probably on the
hardcore
spectrum.
MILF.
Yeah.
Hardcore MILF.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
Nice. Respectfully,
yes.
nice.
Yeah. No, but the did you ever watch the Australian, like the original one?
No, I
Oh,
haven't.
the Australian one's so funny because you can't figure out
Who's autistic?
who's autistic because they all sound so stupid. Because that's such a fucking dumb accent.
You're like, wait a minute, is that the cast member?
Yeah, no, you figure it out pretty quick.
Do they fuck on Love on the Spectrum?
Danny does.
I was gonna say Danny wants to real
They
bad.
let them fuck?
And
They let 'em
then-
fuck?
Some of them just like do like cute little kisses, and then like it's not that kind of like it's not even
I
if
wanna
they
see 'em
yeah
fuck.
yeah
I want to see the one that they have.
But I mean,
the
I'm sure that's a
song
tab
where
on
it's
Pornhub, dude.
The
Like,
song?
Where it's like, you're the milk to my Chardonnay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that
I want
song.
to watch them fuck.
That song will tear you up.
all right I'm gonna go with Jersey Shore.
Yes, that was
Yeah,
a good one.
yeah.
Damn it, I
Jersey
had-
Shore, that's like one that I was late to, and I like resisted. Like when it was originally on, I'm like, this is stupid, this is trash stuff. But then I went back and watched it years later, and I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, it's so
it's
good.
it's so fun. It's so
It's an
stupid.
amazing
It's
show.
it's the silliest, dumbest, trashiest shit. But then also you're like, all right, I love.
This is hilarious.
I love
it's
Yeah.
hilarious, and these characters are
the
actually
letter
adorable.
where it's like,
Oh my god, the letter is one of my.
the
favorite
letter is
fucking
a top 10 all-time
Yes.
TV moment,
Yeah.
period.
what is it?
It's up there with the Red Wedding.
I forget
Yes.
who it was, but it's like Dear JWoww or whatever.
things. Yes, Dear JWoww, and it's
When
about
you were
Ronnie.
asleep, Ronnie was
No, not
dancing.
Jay-Wow. Sammy.
Oh,
Dear Sammy, yeah,
Sammy, right.
Get it right,
When
guys.
you were asleep, Ronnie was dancing with multiple women.
And like multiple fat girls or something.
yeah.
I love when they
He
put
at
that.
one point had his head in her breasts or something.
Yes.
And one of my favorite things, like the situation, will post anytime someone puts out a statement. Like if Trump puts out a statement about something, it'll just be that letter.
I think I'll never forget when that show premiered. I just had an actual conversation with another guy. I go, so there's like a guy but his name is the situation. Like he calls himself the situation.
Yeah.
And then I remember like being really way too excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I took so much MTV to the face in the 2000s that I remember they did an MTV True Life where they found out there is a whole sect of violently Italian New Jersey folks.
Yeah.
And that was kind of like
That was the genesis
you remember
of
that
Jersey
one?
Shore, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like True Life. True Life was a good
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All
that's
right, Jimmy, you're up.
Ooh, I don't watch a lot of reality TV.
I didn't either.
No,
It's
I don't
hard.
think any of us did.
I'm against it, but you know what? I'm gonna go with one. I think this is reality TV, sort of. It's a little more scripted, but Viva La Bam.
yeah,
that
that
A
counts.
ton of Viva La Bam.
Yeah,
Dude,
Viva
so
La Bam,
good.
Like, there was
I mean,
no
Viva La
levity.
Bam and Jackass both kind of count.
Yeah, Viva
Yeah.
La Bam was not a scripted show. That was literally just him terrorizing his dad.
he had ideas, and so like they had to like.
Produce
Figure it out,
It's a
but, like-
produce.
It was very produced, and like it was like that. Like,
I mean, a lot of them are. I mean,
but-
most of them
yeah,
are
exactly.
produced.
Like,
No,
yeah,
I-
to make sure there was something to do every episode.
You watch
Yeah.
it. I keep clips keep popping up on like my Instagram feed, and you're like,
That was the
"Oh, this show does not hold up." But I
That show
thought it was
had-
so cool.
that show had like the biggest budget of any MTV show. I did that interview with Bam last year, and he was just talking about like the stuff that they do, and he'd just be like, "Can we do this?" And they're like,
Sure.
yeah, we think we can make that happen. And, like he's just
They
like
just
flying skateboarders in from all over the country and just doing like the craziest, dumbest shit, and then having his pedophile uncle on it and stuff like that.
that
Don
was before
Vito.
that. That was before that.
Yeah, that was before Don Vito got disgraced.
It was before he got
Disgraced
disgraced,
But it was
like,
also
yeah.
like, I mean, it was one of the most popular MTV.
Oh, it was
shows
crazy.
at the
Well,
time.
Jackass made so much goddamn money
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
MTV. They
It
would have
was
given
that
that money
and
to
Wild
anything.
Boys.
Oh man,
Yeah.
dude, MTV. I was more of an MTV 2.
Yeah, I was more.
Okay.
Yeah, same.
because they would show like old Beavis and Butthead and
Right.
Celebrity Deathmatch and Viva La
All right,
Bam.
what's your next one?
Oh, my next one
Yeah, go
is
back to back.
This is Lock Up Raw.
Okay.
Or Lock Up,
Oh,
MSNBC. I watched
All
a
right.
lot of that.
Yeah.
And so I guess it's more
That's
like
a terrifying show. That makes
it-
you not want to go anywhere or do anything.
Yeah, it's more like a documentary,
Yeah,
but
it's kind of reality TV.
Yeah.
I'd put it in the
Yeah.
because they do like interviews with the people and like
Yeah.
maybe it is more.
I think
documentary.
anything.
it's
I
more
think
of a
anything they're just
documentary.
filming people doing stuff and it's not really scripted counts as reality program.
yeah, they're just like, I'm doing
Yeah.
30 years to life because I
In
killed
Guatemala.
3 people.
Yeah, dude, it's like I'm never speeding again when I watch a show like that. Like,
Also, I need your opinions. I don't know if this is one of your guys' show. 30 Days In, real or fake?
30 days in.
Oh, that's
That is-
the one where they like act like they're
They
they're
send
fake
like
prisoners.
regular people into county jail, and they're
I
trying
think
to
it's
snitch.
like kind of like Viva La Bam, where it's like not that real.
It's not that I've gotten into screaming arguments where
Yeah.
it's like, no, these people are actually in jail, and I'm like, that's so dangerous. They
Yeah.
wouldn't do that to like just somebody off
Yeah.
the street. You're putting
Right.
them in such.
I think it's
danger.
like where kind of like how they would do the scared straight stuff, where they make it seem as real as they can, but it's not.
Yeah,
'Cause
no,
you can't just like put
Throw-
kids
In a
with
prison.
and like it's,
yeah, it's like
Murderers.
those prisoners are model behavior prisoners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, and they're like, well, how do they, like in 30 days, and I got in a screaming match, I'm like, well, it's like, well, where would they put them? Like, how would they just film in a county jail? I'm like, they film TV shows in jails.
yeah.
They have
Oh,
sets.
Yeah,
Like,
they have sets and stuff like that.
They'll
It's not
bust
hard.
people in
Yeah.
and like
Or they'll just like section off part of the
jail. Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
a-
And I was reading like an article. It's like, oh, the prisoners that are like the real prisoners that
Yeah.
are in the show, they figure out like something's up immediately.
Yeah.
And then their mindset is, oh, if I buddy up to like the 30 days in person,
Yeah.
I'll like get stuff because
Yeah.
then they can go and like
Right.
So
yeah.
really, it's like they help them like smuggle in like not like contraband, but
But
like,
even if they get like
extra
money in their commissary and stuff like
yeah,
that,
stuff like that. Yeah,
All right.
They're really nice to those people. They're like, ooh, I could get stuff.
All right, I'm gonna go. My next is Cops.
That's a good one. As a kid, I loved
Technically
that.
the first ever reality
The first
show.
ever
Yeah.
reality show. I remember Cops coming on when I was a kid, and like Cops in America's Most Wanted when like in the 80s when they first started. That was me and my cousins would all be like at the house, and they'd be like, "It's time," and like we'd hear the music and just be like fucking so pumped for Cops because it was just insanity at that time. You had never seen anything like it, and I was also like 7 or 8 years old, and I'm like, I want to be a cop. I want to beat up some people. I want to chase them down.
The Cops to this day, like you could just
Dude, it's
rewatch
so
any
fun.
dude.
It's so fun.
It's so funny.
I think 99% of those episodes are just filmed in Florida.
Yeah. And then
There's a lot in Cleveland.
A lot in Cleveland, a lot in Ohio. Ohio's got some good episodes.
I have had 2 family members
On
beyond
Cops? That's pretty cool.
2? That's
Two.
beautiful. Oh my
Yeah.
It
god.
was
So
this, not the first guy.
Dude, that's
That
how you
is-
should get brought
that
up
is
on
wild.
stage.
Yes.
I've had
That's
2
wild.
family members appear on Cops.
Yes, that's your best credit.
That's right. It was like this guy, like that grew up in my mom's neighborhood. That was like a friend of the family.
Yeah.
And he was mute,
Yeah.
but one of the most like talkative people ever.
Oh,
Or
so
like a mute guy.
yeah, so he's
But still in like hand sign. He
Yeah.
didn't know sign language. Like he was
so
like,
he's just making up sign language.
yeah, like he's just like
He's like-
pointing to you. Yeah, shit like that. And then they called him Mikey Ba because that was the noise he made. It was just, he was friends with my uncle, and my uncle would have glasses, and he would just show up to his house and just go like, just make glasses. And we're like, oh, he wants Eddie. He was on Cops, and we're like, oh, that's Mikey Ba. And then my uncle,
Yeah.
decades later, got into like some shit with his wife.
Oh, nice.
And she like lied, domestic abuse, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and then they were asking.
Yeah,
him-
she lied. All right.
Yep.
How is this the first time you're telling us this story, dude?
Right.
Cops never came up, and then they were asking, and he was like, "Yeah, there was a bunch of cameras when I got arrested." And like a producer came on and like, "Hey, will you sign the like consent form?"
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah." But then we couldn't find the episode. We didn't know what it was on. This is very hard to find like
Yeah.
a specific episode of Cops.
Yeah, it is.
because there's like 10,000
One
episodes.
of my favorite episodes of any TV show ever is the Cops episode of My Name Is Earl, where like if you don't know that show, like Jason Lee and Ethan Suplee are like these like dirt bags that are like trying to do better in life, but they have like they get free drinks when their rerun of Cops would come on at the bar. Everyone's like, "Hey, it's your episode of Cops," and like they steal a cop car, like they go fucking nuts. It's so funny.
Is that show good? I was thinking.
I
about
love that
watching
show.
It's a great show.
It's a great show.
That
All
is a very underrated sitcom.
I like
Alright.
the episode of Cops where the lady calls the cops on her crack dealer.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sold her a piece of drywall.
It's the best show.
Oh,
Okay, Thomas.
gosh. I feel like none of you guys would have watched it. America's Next Top Model.
Oh, I
never
very
watched
much
that
did.
one.
You did?
Yep.
Yeah.
Dude,
That's
it was
classic.
like real world / competition / like before like the drag shows, which
Yeah.
I never got super into those, but like, dude, the
Yeah.
drama, the
Drag?
drama, the creativeness. What?
You're not into drag?
I like it, but I just don't watch a lot of
Like the
TV.
reality
Yeah,
shows.
like I just don't watch the shows.
I was gonna say you
love
seem
it
like
live.
somebody that's like really, really like all of your friends are drag queens.
I yes, I mean not all of them, but yeah, no.
You're trying to convince Angela, be like, it'd help your comedy career if you just did it in drag.
I don't need to convince him that. Yeah, I don't know. That one's a good one.
Pomps.
This is kind of a deep cut, but I got to go with Tool Academy. Do we remember
What
that
the
show?
fuck is that?
Oh, okay.
Tool Academy.
No, Tool
It
Academy.
was a
Was it
VH1.
VH1?
Yeah,
It was a
it's a
VH1
VH1
reality show, and here is why it's my pick. It introduced the world to a rapper known at the time as MTV Riff Raff, who went on to become Riff Raff, and he outlived any of the fame that anyone else on that show had. But it was basically a show where they just found dudes that were just behaved like douchebags and assholes.
Yeah.
They tried to get them to like change their ways. And like I think Farnsworth Bentley was like one of the hosts of the show who was like friends with Andre 3000, and he was like a gentleman. And but they just had the wildest dickheads on that show, and it was basically like get every stupid dude on earth together in a house and just let them.
It's
let
it's so
them
funny
rip.
because in that VH1 era, when they were just like pumping out shows like that,
Yeah.
there was like that one, and then there was the what was the mystery one with the pickup artist? I think it was just called
I think it was
Pickup
called
Artist.
Pickup Artist.
Yeah. And what was so funny about that one is like it was so bad, and they obviously blew their budget because like the final episode where they choose who is the pickup artist, they're doing it out of the back of a box truck.
Yeah, I mean, and by the way, the budgets for all those shows was probably like $50,000 a
Yeah.
season. Like they spent
Yeah.
nothing
They
on those
spent
shows.
nothing on
That's
those,
why they're
yeah.
shitting them out, because the overhead needed to be nothing, and it made so much goddamn money.
Yeah. But yeah, like they're literally doing it like out of the back of like the of a box truck. They're like, and you are the pickup artist, and they're like, cool.
Yay.
Like there's no
What
like
did they
big
even
ceremony.
win?
Here's your check for $500.
Yeah, exactly. It's like $500.
Now you know how to talk
and like a
to
top
women.
hat and a pair of goggles so you could peacock at the bar. All right, fans. Back to
Controversial pick, but it needs. We'll separate the art from the artist on this one. A little show called Making the Band.
Okay.
Because it
You're
was-
giving Pete Diddy
Look,
a little-
man.
That was a big reality show.
It was-
before its
I
time.
forgot about
We
that.
should have
Yeah.
known then something was up with Diddy, the way he was moving on that show, where it was literally he just got aspiring musicians and artists together to try to create this band that at no point made any sense creatively, vision-wise, and it was just Diddy humiliating these young kids that were just wanted a bad boy recording
Didn't
contract.
they have to go on like missions?
They had to
too?
go walk across like the Brooklyn Bridge to get Diddy one slice of Junior's cheesecake,
Yeah,
and like they weren't
Yeah.
allowed to take a cab,
stupid.
and they had to walk like for 4
The Chappelle
hours.
skit.
Oh,
Yeah, no,
yeah,
it's
so
like,
good.
but even like as funny as the Chappelle Show sketch was, and as iconic as it is, that was every episode of Making the Band, where it just was Diddy like, I'm not good at anything, and I want to humiliate everyone, and I just think, culturally speaking, baby oil and sexual predatory behavior aside, it has its place in the pantheon of reality television. I'm sorry.
Yep. All right. Go to that center camera. Thomas.
Does this count? Pimp My Ride?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
yes,
Oh,
dude, that
yeah.
one was so
That's,
good.
you know what?
So good.
It would be a bad episode if that was not brought up.
Dude,
Yeah, that's
so
a-
good.
That was such a
Iconic.
good episode. Or that was such a good show.
Also,
Great.
those
so
cars
dumb.
were so fucking stupid.
So
They're
dumb.
so stupid, and they did not fix anything mechanically.
No,
They-
no.
Like the cars still like wouldn't run, and like now you just have this liability that you can't insure.
Just
Yeah, it
keep
was-
in your yard.
We're gonna glue 3 plasma screens on your
Yeah.
1998 Toyota Camry
Yes.
Yeah.
that's rusted out.
I'll have another too, sir.
Me too, please.
Yeah. Okay, mine is let's go Flavor of Love. Staying in that era.
Ooh,
Flavor
yes.
of Love was I know like Rock of Love and so, but like Flavor of Love was such a trash dating show.
Nope, Flavor Love's up there, bro.
My favorite meme is like, remember in
Thank
the
you.
early 2000s when there was a reality show and the prize was just Flavor Flav?
You know what's bizarre about this is I was having this conversation with someone last night where like Flavor Flav looked like he was 73 years old in 2005, and
Yes.
that was literally the prize was you got to fuck Flavor Flav.
Yeah.
Dude.
Long
And he didn't
after,
even have to like he would fuck him before like
long after Fear of a
fuck
Black
all
Planet
of
had
them,
ever
yeah.
been relevant.
And the one girl
anymore.
pooped. The one girl pooped on the stairs.
Oh no!
Yeah,
I
that
never
was
watched.
it
I
was
never
it was a
watched.
fucking wild show. All right, Jimmy,
Ooh,
back to back, and this is your fourth and fifth.
It was my fourth. Okay, I'm gonna go with Flavor. I forget the name, but it was Flavor Love's first reality TV show where he
Oh, the
dated
Surreal
Bridget.
Life.
No, he was that. No, remember when he dated Bridget?
Yeah, that was
Nielsen?
Surreal Life.
Yeah, they had their own show though.
Oh, Bridget and Flavor. Yeah. Oh, what
Because
was that called?
those guys were on the Surreal Life.
The
together.
Surreal Life. So they were on Surreal Life, but then
then
they
they had
had
their own spin-off.
They had their own
There was a
spin-off.
lot of spin-offs.
Yeah, with Bridget
Dude,
Nielsen.
VH1
Yeah.
made so much fucking
Yeah, they
money off.
dated. Was that before or after she was drunk in the park?
That was I don't remember the timeline on that.
She was
Also, by the
so
way-
fucking pretty.
By the way, Google Bridget Nielsen in the 80s, and like
Yeah,
you'll
no.
see
Oh, she's
just
a
an
fucking
Oh,
absolute
dude, Rocky
cyborg of a
Ford,
woman.
Yeah.
Bridget Nielsen, because she was a legit supermodel.
Oh, she was,
And then
and
she
she's
dated-
also like 6'2", like
Yeah.
she's just an
Flavor-
Amazonian.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep.
And Flavor Flav is like 5'1".
Yeah, yeah,
was
yeah. It was,
so
it was
funny.
gold.
That's
it was
why
gold.
it was funny.
Yeah. All right. Number 5. Yeah, I don't remember what that was called, but I think it was like Flavor Loves
It was
Loves
just like
Bridget or
Love
something like
and
that.
Bri- yeah, something.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, is it?
Fifth. Yeah, your last one.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I my mom watches a lot of trash reality TV.
Yeah.
And she loves Love After Lockup.
Okay.
Very nice.
And that's a pretty funny show.
Very nice.
That is a good one.
Where it's all the prison pen pals that they get married in prison. And
Yeah.
Then they get out and they're like, I love you, baby, so much. I'll support you while you get back on your feet. And
Daryl, I waited so long for you. I'm just happy you're
it's
home.
great. And then they all the dudes immediately get caught cheating.
Yeah. I also love that no one is like we're going like real trash here, not like like some of the bigger ones that like no one said American Idol, no one said Survivor or anything like that.
Because that's
I
like,
never watched those.
No,
Yeah,
that's
they're
like,
not as
yeah, that's
fun.
not as fun.
I was gonna say the Pickup Artists because that was a very funny show.
That was a very funny show, but yeah, I'm
Didn't
not
you
gonna
pick
put
it?
it up. No, I just brought it up.
Oh,
right,
that's right.
my
All
last
right.
one, I'm gonna go with Love Is Blind because it's the fucking dumbest premise of a show ever, and like people try to take it so serious. But
I'm so embarrassed. I don't know what's the premise of Love Is Blind.
Love Is Blind is basically these people go. They're like, we're looking for like basically you have to propose to somebody before you ever see their face. You just talk to them through like
through a wall or whatever. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then it is always a nightmare.
Yeah.
Isn't it always just like the dumbest, most bland, like
Well, it's
hot people with like no personality?
there's that, and then there's also the people that are just trying
Half-
to become reality TV
Yeah.
stars, and then it's a whole scam of a show, but it's
It's a fun
enthralling.
watch. Yeah, I
It's a
haven't
fun
watched
one.
all of it, but
And I'll give a little honorable mention to The Circle because I really like that's just like a fun one.
yeah,
Like,
I never watched that one.
yeah, it's just that one's like a little more wholesome, but it's actually like kind of fun and silly. All right, Thomas.
Is this my last one?
I thought I could swear we're on our fourth.
No, because he just did his
I
back
did
to back.
too,
I'm
so-
fried. Yeah. All
Oh,
right,
you're
don't
fine.
mind me.
We're trying to go fast through.
Yeah,
these.
yeah,
I do
yeah,
have
yeah,
two
I get it.
episodes today. So.
Naked Attraction.
Okay.
That game is so like. Was that on your list, or do you
No,
like
I'm
it?
just, I'm
That's a
just
good
glad
one,
I get
though.
my
Yeah.
pick.
Oh yeah,
sorry.
Naked Attraction. Oh,
Yeah.
you're like yes, yeah. That one's fun.
That one is fun and funny. And
Yeah, it's just like I don't know.
I mean, there's so many. Like now that like I'm thinking about
Yeah,
it, there's
dude.
so
there's
many.
thousands.
Naked and Afraid.
There's
Yes,
thousands of
yeah.
them.
I mean, even like things like, I mean, MythBusters is kind of a reality show. Survivor Man, like that kind of shit. There's
Oh my
Storage
gosh.
Wars.
It's like home improvement shows, like Trading
Kinda,
Spaces,
yeah.
kind of
I
like
thought you were
reality.
like
I think like
Oh no, Home Improvement's reality.
Yeah, like, I think there needs to be some guardrails to it because on a wide enough, it's just there's
so
too many if you really
Pawn
widen
Stars. Yeah, like
Yeah.
I mean,
Triple
that,
D,
yeah.
like, all right.
I think we all got it. Which like
Yeah. What's all right? Pants, your last one.
I can't believe I just thought of this and no one got it. Bar Rescue.
Oh,
Bar Rescue.
honestly, any of those like Bar Rescue, Kitchen Nightmares, but Bar Rescue is the one where it's so over the top, silly.
It is. I mean, maybe because I'm engaged in bar ownership,
Yeah.
it's always the best because John Taffer shows up to a bar that looks like the most fun place in fucking Omaha or Peoria or like some strip mall just in the middle of nowhere, and you could see there's like 4 coked up 50-somethings just blind drunk in the middle of the day. Someone's doing heroin in the corner, and then he turns it into just the shittiest, stupidest
theme bar. It's
gimmicky
like-
bar that
yeah,
no
it's
one
like,
wanted.
What we wanted to do here is make it feel like you were on the set of the live action movie Aladdin.
What we diagnosed is that people in Chicago really craved an experience, not unlike. And then it was like,
Yeah.
you know.
I remember there was an
Make it
episode.
a
cool
gimmicky
Runnings themed bar.
There was an episode where he went to Austin, and it was like this like real like chill dive bar and whatever, and then he turned it into like this retro. He just put like metal sheeting and tried to make it look like a space bar, and the owner's like, "This is the fucking dumbest shit I've ever seen." Like, he did not play along. He was not happy
Oh,
with
that
it.
rules.
Oh, yeah,
yeah, it was great.
The people of Denton, Arkansas really needed an aquatically themed underwater bar. The median income here is $27,000 a year.
What that show should have been is just like, hey man, just clean the kitchen.
Right.
Just clean the kitchen and like get the sinks working for the at the bar and like then just keep doing what you guys are doing
was-
and like the owner needs to stop
Doing
like, getting
coke.
fucking wasted at the bar.
Dude,
But, yeah.
it was always like he would have like one of his like Guy Fieri offshoot chef consultant people would go up and he'd walk in there. There was 2 dudes that clearly had worked there for maybe a week, and they would look at the hood and go, Is it always look like that? And he goes, you should clean that. And then that should really just be the show.
Yeah.
But no, we need to see the unfettered artistic vision of John Taffer.
And then they do like
and it's always hilarious.
the stress test, and then they do like the grand opening where they just like flood it with people that want to be on camera.
Yep, yeah. Like we found 600 people that didn't realize they should be getting paid to be on TV, and now they're drinking.
To go in a bar that seats 40 people. And apparently they can't keep up with it.
And then it's like then just Taffer shows up halfway through the night where like the one bartender is crying and the other bartender's throwing a fit. He just goes, "Shut it down! They're not ready for this yet.
Shut it down!
No one drinks tonight."
I was talking to somebody at the bar one time. Like if like we were watching Hell's Kitchen or what's the one where
Kitchen Nightmares.
Kitchen Nightmares.
Yeah.
And it's like that's not good publicity for your restaurant.
Oh,
like if
dude.
you went to a restaurant and you're like, oh, they were on Kitchen Nightmares,
Right.
you'd be like, ew.
That's
You know what's so funny? My dad
Gross.
and
Sorry,
mom.
not to cut you off. That plays like in suburbs in the Midwest where people are like, this has been on a show about how bad restaurants are, and that works sometimes.
That kind of plays into what my
sorry.
like.
I
My,
would not
my
wanna
parents
go
would
there.
go to like diners, drive-ins, and dives, and like my my parents like they were in like Arizona or something, and they went to like one of the dives, and my dad got severe food poisoning, like hospitalized food poisoning
damn.
because he went to like a Guy Fieri restaurant that he said is like a great dive, but then it turns out like they made his food clean, but everybody else's food was not.
But Triple
Dude,
D,
he just
Triple,
couldn't handle flavor time.
I mean, here's the thing. I think Triple D definitely deserves a global honorable mention
Yeah,
because
dude.
that
Yeah.
show has done a ton of good
The
for a
food
lot
that-
of
That one's like a more sincere one.
That's
and then
like a very well-meaning
Man versus
show.
Food was a wild one too.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
Man
What's
vs.
the,
Food was fun.
It's down the street. What's there was they were on Diners and Drivers.
Good Company?
No, not Good
I mean,
Company.
Martha.
Oh, they were,
Martha was Martha on the
No, that's
fly
not the
on
one I'm
something?
thinking of.
I don't think Martha on
They
the
have
Fly
really good
was-
food.
wait,
They have really
no.
good food, and we go there all the time.
There's
Where
been a
comics
bunch
go
of
there.
Cleveland spots.
Start naming them.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where
Good
comics go to
Company, Lucky's Cafe.
Which way, that way or this way?
That way. Like,
The night, not Tina's. What's the
Stone Mad?
no not
Sam loved that place.
what's what's it called? My daughter used to work there. The one that's Parkview.
Parkview.
Oh, yeah, the
Yeah,
Parkview.
yeah.
Parkview
Yeah,
has
yeah.
great food,
Yeah.
which is also a place where you'd be like, I might get food poisoning, but they have really good food.
Yeah, they do.
They,
Parkview's
they
is-
serve your
that's an
food on
institution.
fun Disney McDonald's plates. From
Yeah,
Yeah,
back then.
Parkview's an institution.
Yep. Yeah, Parkview's
And
great.
shouts to Good Company, which was also
Was
where
also-
I
yeah.
got to eat gabagool next to Guy
He
Fieri.
got to,
Nice.
he got, you know, he
Shout
was
out.
with Guy Fieri.
Here,
Like they
eating
kissed.
gabagool,
I was
and
on
Town,
an
Mayor,
episode
Flavor
with
Town.
I was on an episode with the man himself
Yeah.
sitting next to me, and I got to riff with him about literally a sandwich called the gabagool.
Yeah, it's
And
kind of the coolest thing that
that's
anyone's
aside
ever
from
done.
something that
Nice.
happened to me in Las
Damn.
Vegas, the greatest achievement of my life.
For the fourth consecutive Cleveland America Cool Guy Award goes to
listen, let's not.
Pam. The most.
Come on.
Now, I did say on Thursday that if he beats me in the Cleveland Magazine
Best comedian.
Best Comedian, he is from now on known as Oh Gay Pants.
Which, after 15 minutes, that's just what he was calling me anyways.
Yeah,
so it does not
that's
matter,
kind of your
but
name
yeah.
now. So, all right, thank
Oh,
you.
Gay Pants.
Thank you guys for coming to Cleveland America.
It's not a series, please.
Bye.